We haven't really had a chat like this in the last couple of weeks, so I think it's quite prudent to mention, obviously, Shane Warne's passing in the last couple of weeks. Fella's obviously a massive icon of the game as we were growing up, and really fostered, I guess, our interest and love of cricket. BT, some thoughts from you on the great man and his legacy that he'll leave?
See, he's not just an icon of cricket, he's an icon of Australian sport. With all the controversies he had, you can't say that he wasn't one of the greatest, not just bowlers of all time, one of the greatest cricketers of all time. What he could do with that ball, being an Australian, it's not like he's bowling on the subcontinent pitches all the time. He's bowling these hard wickets. He's taken one of the up there with the most wickets at like the Wacker, where it's just a pure green bouncing wicket. He could just adapt to any conditions. He's just, yeah, it's a sad loss. I loved his commentary. He said it how it was. Said what was on his mind. Yeah. There's too many of these commentators these days. They're too politically correct. They watch what they have to say. It's like it's scripted. But when it's Shane Warne, he just said whatever he wanted. He did not care about the backlash. So he was the reason I got into cricket. He was the first ever person I remember watching. He used to have DVDs of tutorials on how to bowl spin and then I started watching those, and then I became a spinner in juniors. And I had 10, 15 of these DVDs. I've read his book. I've read all of these, everything. He was one who, got me into cricket, taught me how to spin, just watching YouTube videos and everything. Like if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now. I wouldn't be into sport. Cricket was the first sport I got into, all because I followed him. And just was complete shock out of nowhere. And such a young age, it's just not going to be the same without him.
Yeah, 100%. And he's one of those guys where his teammates had so many good things to say about him, so many stories as well. There's a lot of cricketers that were before our time that, people had plenty of stories about, like Booney and DK, and you just felt like, we were still going to be talking about Warney and the stories that he had for the next 20 years. So, yeah, certainly too soon, and one that we will remember for a very long time, the great Shane Warne.